I'm Claire.
I'm Brianna.
And I'm Haley.
And this is CBH Game Show.
Hello and welcome to CBH Game Show. Today we will be having a competition between Sabrina and Cielo about a short story called 7th Grade.
Each contestant will receive a copy of the short story named 7th Grade, and they will be asked questions about it in 6 rounds.
The winner will receive a Russian dwarf hamster named Piccolo. Let's get ready to
rumble!
I'm Sabrina. And I'm Cielo. And these are today's contestants on CBH. Ready for the first round?
Yep.
The first question is, name 2 simple sentences.
Simple sentences. They love it. Victor repeated.
Now, I need you guys to give 2 examples of compound sentences.
She was in his homeroom and would probably be in his English and math class. She smiled sweetly and gathered her books.
The next one is, name 2 phrases.
She was cute and no Teresa.
The fourth question is, name 2 types of clauses that are in the short story.
The bell rang for first period and the students herded noisily through the door.
Number 5, name 2 sentence fragments.
Spanish and French.
Name 2 run-on sentences.
There were no run-on sentences.
Number 7 is name 2 types of common nouns.
Jim and Hall.
Number 8, name 2 types of proper nouns.
Teresa and Victor.
Question number 9. Give 2 examples of dialogue.
Question.
So you think I should talk to Mrs. Gaines? How come you're making a face?
Question number 10. Name the title of the short story.
7th Grade.
Okay guys, time for round 2. Number 1, describe the main characters of your story.
Victor and Teresa.
Number 2. What character traits do they possess?
Victor was determined, embarrassed, flirtatious, and arrogant, and Teresa was flirtatious.
Number 3. Explain the emotions that the characters show.
Victor shows love, nervousness, careness, embarrassment, happiness, and Teresa shows happiness, careness, and flirtiness.
Number 4, what actions do the main characters take during the story?
Victor talked to Teresa, Teresa talked to Victor, Victor and Teresa took French, Victor ate lunch, and Victor pretended to speak French.
Are they static or dynamic? Explain the method of characterization.
Characters in the story are static. The methods of characterization in the story would be Victor's emotion, feelings, and speech.
Okay, you guys, ready for round 3?
It's only 2 questions, really short.
The first question is, describe the setting of your story.
At school in 7th grade.
Why is the setting important to the story?
If the story wasn't at school, there would be different plot and characters.
Outline the plot sequence of your story.
We interrupt this game show to describe the plot sequence. The exposition is when Victor starts 7th grade. The rising action is when Victor finds out Teresa might be in his French class. The climax is when Teresa asks Victor if he could help her with her French homework. The resolution is when Victor starts to feel less nervous about talking to Teresa. Now back to you guys at CBH, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Identify use of the flashbacks or foreshadowing.
Victor and Teresa having classes together at St. Teresa, and Mr. Bueller remembering his college days.
Okay, you guys, ready for round 5? The first question is, identify any uses of idioms.
There are no idioms in this story.
Number 2, identify the use of analogies.
There are no analogies.
Number 3, identify the use of figurative language.
The figurative language is great rose wishes of red bloomed on Victor's cheeks. A river of nervous sweat ran down his palms.
Number 4, how did the use of figurative language help the story?
The story had more to the story became interesting and specific, and the book was more colorful.
Number 5, what words does the author use to create the mood of the story?
The author used dialogue to create the mood of the story, like I am making a face, this is my face. He said Ortmanger braved a few students. It shows how a person or people feel. They also use emotional words like she smiled slightly, and Victor raised his hand wanting to impress Teresa.
Number 6, how did the author use transitions to move the story along?
The author used 2 transitions in the story, one in the beginning of the first day of school and one randomly in the story, after English.
And the winner is Sabrine.
Yay! Yay! Aww.
Words to know, elective, an optional academic course or subject. Scowl, to look angry by drawing eyebrows together and frowning. Quiver, to shake with a slight rapid movement. Ferocity, extreme fierceness or intensity. Conviction, a strange belief, assuredness. Linger, to continue to stay, delay leaving. Trudge, to walk heavily. Poorly, stout or overweight. Bluff, to mislead or to deceive, to fake. Sheepishly, with a bashful or embarrassed look.
About Gary Soto. He was born in 1952. Soto began writing in college. His stories usually reach back to the sense of a belong with Renzo where he grew up. Often Soto writes for young adults.
Okay, so the book, the short story 7th grade, it relates to like real life 7th grade because there may be like a person that you really like or like admire or whatever, and then like you might be like scared to talk to them. In this case, in the story, Victor was scared to talk to Teresa because he like was afraid that she wouldn't like him or whatever. And also, in real life, he may be trying to impress that special boy or girl. And that's what Victor is trying to do. Like, Victor tries to act cool, and he tries to, like, do his best in a way. And he tried, in French class, he tried to, like, show her that he was smart and that he already knew some French.
Say bye-bye.